Well, he has all of you to look after him. I'd say he's in good hands.
What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to TV and Me. I am Kevin, and of course this is my reaction and review to Season 2 Episode 2. From that intro you could probably smell that I told you so that came from that look I gave, but I have to say, upon reflection and some thinking and some thoughts about the decisions they made in that episode, I've actually come round a bit to the choices they made. First off the bat, the decision to get under the cars. In the situation, because I went back and watched the episode, they didn't have long to react. Of course they could have got on top of the camper van, but there's only so much room. And the only other place they could go was either in the woods or under the cars, so I guess it was like a crappy situation either way they went, so they decided to go under the cars. I suppose it worked out for them in the end though, apart from at the end where little Sophia got spotted and she got chased down a hill. But of course we don't know what's happened to her yet. I have my suspicions that the people that shot the deer, which then hit Carl, the same bullet hit Carl, I reckon they might have Sophia, so yeah, hopefully she's in safe hands. The second bad decision of taking Carl with him into the woods, having watched it back as well, I have to say it was probably because Rick thought Carl would be safer with him than just stuck at the camp where Dale was, and he could only really lock him in the camper van, which in hindsight would have been safer, but in the moment I guess he felt he could protect him. And yeah, I can't really criticise the choices, even though there were some moments where I sort of could see it coming, the way they set it up. But hopefully Carl is okay after all this. It is a gut shot. I do not want to see him die, because it will absolutely destroy Rick, it will destroy Laurie, and yeah, there will just be more suffering, and I don't want no more suffering at the moment. Not much else happened in the episode apart from Shane saying he wanted to leave and Andrea wanted to go with him, but I don't think they will now Carl's been shot and Rick is at his most vulnerable, and Laurie of course. But if he does decide to leave, then my stock in Shane is going way downhill, because it's not the right time. He needs to stay with him, he needs to be supportive, he needs to back up Rick, he needs to be there for Laurie to lean on. This kid looked up to Shane while Rick was away, so it's good that he stays there. He needs to stay there, he needs to be there for everyone. But apart from the misery that's going on with the two children at the minute, Sophia missing, poor Carl's been shot, not much else happened like I say, so I just want to get back into the episode. I want to see if Carl makes it. I really hope he does, just for everyone and for myself, because I don't want to see that kid die. And I hope Sophia's found as well. I hope she's safe, and I hope she hasn't been eaten by a zombie. Let's get straight into it, no more messing about. Season 2, Episode 2. Let's do it.
If we're being honest, he wasn't the asshole. He was trying so hard to be reasonable, it just pushed my buttons all the more. You can't tell me that being pissed at your husband because he doesn't yell at you is even close to me.
This must be the other side of the argument he was talking to Shane with in the police car at the beginning of episode 1. Speak of the devil.
What do I say? How do I tell my son his father's been shot?
You don't have to do it alone.
Now it's the way round. Oh, so that is a new guy. He must have been the guy that shot him.
How far? How far? That way. Hey, Herschel.
Well, at least it wasn't Merle. I was worried it was Merle for a while. Do you reckon he's going to kill that guy?
He's still alive?
Oh shit.
You got blood.
What happened?
I was tracking a buck. Bullet went through it. Went clean through.
The deer slowed the bullet down, which certainly saved his life.
I never saw him. Not until he was on the ground.
Lori doesn't know.
That was a gunshot.
We all heard it.
Why one? Why just one gunshot?
Maybe they took down a walker.
Please don't patronize me. You know Rick wouldn't risk a gunshot to put down one walker. Or Shane, they'd do it quietly.
Same as we've been. Beat the bush for Sophia, work our way back to the highway.
I'm sure they'll hook up with us back at the RV.
I like that Daryl's taken a more leadership role. I think he's got what it takes.
We're all hoping and praying with you. For what it's worth.
I'll tell you what it's worth. Not a damn thing. It's a waste of time, all this hoping and praying. Just gonna locate that little girl. She's gonna be just fine. Other than one zen around here? Good Lord.
Well, he's certainly a realist.
Throbbing something awful.
I'm not surprised it looked like he cut it right open. Oh, it's infected.
Don't touch it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't want to see a dead zombie baby crawling about the place.
He needs blood.
You, hold him down. Almost there.
Oh, Jesus, I can't even imagine the pain.
Wait. He just passed out. One down. 5 to go.
Can you even imagine the pain?
Even if he didn't need your blood to survive, there's no way I'd ever let you walk out that door, man. I'd break your legs if you tried. I mean, you know that, right? If something happened to him and you weren't here, the strength of that woman, man, you can't imagine it. See, that's what you gotta have now. I mean, Carl, he needs that from you. So you wire yourself tight, my friend. Huh? You hear? You got the hard part. You just leave the rest to me, okay?
All right.
All right.
What'll it take?
You need a respirator. What else?
The tube that goes with it, extra surgical supplies, drapes, sutures.
If you had all that, you could save him.
If I had all that, I could try.
Are you sure about this?
You even know what any of the stuff he's talking about looks like.
I couldn't think, no.
I've been a volunteer EMT, I do. And we can talk about this till next Sunday, or we could just go do it real quick.
I'll take right quick. How's your thinky?
Wait till that boy of yours is up and around. Then we'll talk.
All right. Hey.
He seems like a good dude. I know Shane has done some shitty stuff, but I feel like he's trying to do the right thing now.
Let's check on your boy.
Hopefully this is a change in his attitude. Hopefully he stops with the jealousy and starts to focus on his friend and their family.
Talking about 2 good old boy cowboy sheriffs and a redneck whose brother cut off his own hand because I dropped a key.
He saved his
In that
life
scenario,
though.
you think it's gonna be first to get lynched?
You can't be serious.
Is he becoming delirious from the
Am I
infection?
missing something? Those cowboys have done all right by us, and if I'm not mistaken, that redneck went out of his way to save your ass. More than once.
Let's just go. Let's just take Darby.
You've gone off the deep end.
I mean it, man. Why we on the side of this road like live bait? Let's go. You and me.
He's got a fever, ain't he?
Oh my God, you're burning up.
Still no sign of Sophia yet though, unfortunately. I thought she would have been at the house.
Oh, the crow flies my ass.
Oh no, 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 no.
Andrea!
That won't work, stab him in the face. Come on, Daryl. Please. Please. Oh, there's not more. Who's that? Oh! Oh, is that the girl from the house?
Lori Grimes? Whoa. I'm Lori. Rick sent me, you gotta come now. What?
There's been an accident. Carl's been shot.
Oh my god. I thought Andrea was going to be a goner then.
Shut up.
Is this chick rode out of nowhere like Zora on a horse and took Lori.
You let her?
I'm down out of my asshole, man. Rick sent her.
Oh shit, here comes Laurie. Hopefully she doesn't blame Rick. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't even that Otis's guy's fault. It was just a really shitty accident. Poor Laurie, she's had to see her husband and her son now shot.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna make you okay.
You're a doctor, right?
Yes, ma'am. Of course. A vet.
A veteran, a combat medic.
A veterinarian.
It's better than nothing. Beggars can't be choosers. She has to let him do it. She's got no choice.
I say tomorrow morning soon enough to pull up stakes. Give us a chance to rig a big sign. Leave her some supplies. I'll hold her tonight. Stay with the RV.
If the RV is staying, I am too.
Daryl's the man.
Thank you. Thank you, Bo.
I was super happy with Daryl.
Why'd you wait till now to say anything? Tell my brother's staff.
He got drugs.
Crystal, X, don't need that. Not the generic stuff neither. It's first class. Morrow got the clap on occasion.
It's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, you just need a flare. Well, they got in. We'll wait and see if they get out now. Please let it be easy. Oh shit. Just run, just run. Now they're trapped. And they need to get that stuff back. So there we have it, season 2, episode 2, and first off, I'm so glad it wasn't Mo that shot the kid, because that would have been awful. And also it would have affected Daryl, who has quickly become one of my favourite characters. He's starting to act less selfishly. He's acting for the group's sake. He's giving away his stash of drugs, or Mel's stash of drugs actually, but he's helping out the group, giving them, which he could have kept for himself. He's giving good directions. He's acting as a leader. I'm really pleased with him. I'm glad the character's developing into this more likeable character, and I think should Mel turn up now, he would be in two minds whether to go with Mel or whether to stay with the group. He seems like he's actually starting to care about them. One thing that did surprise me in this episode is how much I liked Otis, considering he shot Carl of course, and how much he's affected Rick and Laurie and devastated them. I actually like the character for this short period we've known him. He seems like a caring dude. He just seems a bit haphazard. It seems as though it was a complete mistake, which you could tell it was. He wasn't aiming at the kid, and it's just worked out a bit bad, or terribly bad I should say. The kid's nearly dead, but I really like the character. I think should he survive the situation him and Shane are in, which, Jesus Christ man, I was hoping they could just sprint out with the equipment they need to save Carl's life, get back to the farm and then save Carl's life, but nope. God damn it, something had to go wrong. He is now trapped with Shane after he tried to redeem himself. Shane as well, who's trying to redeem himself now it seems. Seems he's acting less selfishly and focusing more on the group and Rick and Laurie in this time of hardship. But him and Otis, who both have mistakes in their past, we shall say, they're both trying to help out Carl and the family. So they went to try and get supplies, and they're now trapped behind an iron fence with zombies completely surrounding them. I was hoping they would get out without any issues, but of course not. The zombies chased them into a corner. They're stuck behind a fence which has a crappy bolt on it, which looks like it's about to break. And yeah, I don't know how they're going to get out of that unless somebody comes in and saves them. That's the only thing. I wasn't 100% sure actually. Was there doors behind them that they could break through, or were they trapped against a brick wall? I might have to go back and watch that. I really think Shane, should he get out of that situation as well, will stay with the group now. At least I hope. He seems as though in that moment with Rick, when he was talking about how Laurie stayed at his bedside and stuff when he was in hospital, that it clicked in his brain that she was Rick's wife and their happiness is important, not just his own. He may still leave because every time he sees her he may regurgitate, is that the word, regurgitate? He may regurgitate those feelings, or bring them back up, and he might feel them again every time he sees her, so he might still leave. But I'm hoping that, seeing as though he seems to have turned away from that jealousy streak, that he sticks around. T-Dog has also got a bit of a fever now. I'm hoping it's not the zombie fever. I hope it is just infection in the blood from his cut. Hopefully the antibiotics that Daryl got him help clear him up a bit, because I do like that character. Even though he's not really been a focus in any episode, he's sort of been in the background a bit. I'm hoping he comes to the forefront a bit more and we learn a bit more about his story, because there's a few characters still there which I want to learn more about. Sophia being another one. She has disappeared into the woods still. We've still not found her. We don't know where they are. She's not with the family in the house, which I thought she would be, which is a complete shame. It might be bad news for her, because I would have liked to know more about her character as well, because Carol I know a bit more about. We've sort of learnt a bit more about as the episodes have progressed, but Sophia's been another character that's just been off to the side. So I'm hoping she's found alive. Fingers crossed she's found alive, and we learn a bit more about their relationship together. Carl's life still hangs in a balance at the farmhouse, and we learned that the guy treating him is actually a vet, which, let's be honest, in that situation, even though it's not ideal and you know you would hope to have a surgeon or even a doctor there to do it, at least he's probably got experience in like doing that same operation in animals. And even though the anatomy isn't the same, I'm sure the procedure is pretty much similar. So he's more experienced than anyone there, and my bet is at this point that he will save his life, unless Shane doesn't get back with Otis, and then I think it's lights out for Carl, which will be just devastating. I've got to say, first impressions are pretty good of this new group. Like they say, they've got the Doctor, they've got Otis, which seems like a good guy. He might be a bit clumsy or something, but he seems like a good guy in his heart. His wife, which we don't really know, we sort of saw her, glanced at her. And of course the lady riding the horse, which I believe is the Doctor's, or the vet's, is he still a doctor? I guess he's still a doctor, isn't he? The Doctor's daughter. So we've met her. They seem like good people. Whether or not they join a group, I doubt it, because I think our survivor group are going to go on to Fort Branning or Brenning, wherever it was they were going, and I think they will stay at their house because that's their home. So no doubt there'll be a split at some point. Maybe a couple of those guys will go along with Rick's group, but I guess we'll find out later on. Mel still hasn't appeared though, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he's going to appear till the end of this season now. I know I said last season that he would appear in the finale of that episode, but my bet is now that he'll appear at the end of season 2. You probably know if he does or not, so you know if I'm right or wrong, but that is my guess at this moment. So that's it. One child still injured, waiting on life-saving equipment from Shane, who is trapped by zombies. Hopefully he gets out of that situation. Sophia, who is still missing, and yeah, no idea where she is. I was hoping she was with those people, but she's not. T-Dog, who has got a fever rather. They've got antibiotics. Hopefully it is just a blood infection and he hasn't been bit or scratched, or blood hasn't got in his wounds, so he's okay. But yeah, the rest of them seem okay, apart from the emotional distress they're all going through at the moment. Hopefully everything goes okay, but I want to see what happens next episode. Hopefully Shane gets out of that situation with Otis. Hopefully they get the equipment back and they save Carl's life. But until then, I want to thank you guys again for watching, for liking the vid, for commenting, and until next time, bye bye.